going to call Joy over, Joy Serio Dunbar, and let her tell you about her experiences.
My name is Joy Serio Dunbar, and I've been a member of Dancers Over 40 for 3 years. I was introduced to Dancers Over 40 by Ed Presley, who was a dance partner of mine when I was in my teens. Last year, we had a chance to dance together again, and it was absolutely special. I'm also a member of the board of directors of Dancers Over 40, and recently I had the pleasure of presenting a work of mine for the modern concert called Choreographers in Concert for Dancers Over 40. And the piece that I presented was called Silence. I had two wonderful dancers, Elena Comendador and Nathan Trice. The piece was very special to me to do because it's spiritual. Quite a powerful piece done without music. Our rehearsal process was very special. The dancers wanted to have the opportunity to have a challenge working with a mature person. Not that they're not mature, but they're younger mature, I'm older mature. And my experiences, what I can impart to them, and what they learned from this was something I think will carry them through life, because it was very difficult to do a piece that was 5 minutes and 50 seconds long with no music. It's a relationship piece, so based on silences in relationships. When someone asked me what did I think about the piece, what would I say about it, I said it evokes the inner feelings and thoughts and words that create a passion or inspire a passion between two individuals. And I think that came through the piece. But more than that, I think the dancers learned to take themselves to another level, to really go within themselves and know what it truly means to dance from your inner being. And that to me is very special, because dance has always been very special. So I'm glad that Dancers Over 40 selected this work, and I had the opportunity to recreate it again. And hopefully the rest of you will enjoy it as well. Now I'd like to bring Nicole, and introduce her to you. Thank you. Come on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Come on in. This is Nicole.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about Dancers Over 40. Many emotions come into play, meeting so many wonderful people. Some people I hadn't seen in 30 years. Somebody that I met brand new, who I'd heard of all my life in the dance world, was Zoya Laporska. And we got to talking about what it meant to her to get together and see each other socially and not feel so separated from everybody in the community. Because as you go out in the world, as you get older, you get more and more separated from those that you knew. And also there's a very special communication that dancers have. I don't know if it's in the rhythm, I don't know if it's in the background, but that's what she missed, and that's what I missed. I was also fortunate enough to do one of the last things she did for Dancers Over 40, and I think I played her. It was just a flirty little piece. It was wonderful, and I wear this a lot because Zoya gave me this for that night.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it's gorgeous.
I never saw that before.
It's funny because even at whatever stage she was in her life, Zoya would pick on your eyeball exactly what she wanted you to do, where you wanted to do it, what was real, what wasn't real, if you did a movement. Even within that flirty little piece that was not right, you couldn't get away with it. You couldn't get away with it. A lot of us still enjoy performing. I still do stage beauty pageants, and we all do different things. But I think the most important thing that everyone has gotten from Dancers Over 40 is that we do see each other periodically and laugh and talk and get very silly in our own very special way. And that's one of the joys of Dancers Over 40. It seemed to fill my entire life again. So no matter what happens as time goes on, it's a wonderful thing to have. Very rare.
Yeah. Sure. John, Shelley, you want to join us?
Sure. What are you talking about?
Well, we were just talking about the love of dance and the joys of Dancers Over 40 getting together and social issues.
The social aspect.
Yes.
The parties and seeing everybody and just a very, very special communication that dancers have amongst each other.
Scarlett,
Yeah,
how
that's
many do
true.
we have in our group now? How many members?
600.
600 members.
And we're international.
Yes.
And we are?
We are.
We're international.
In our first meeting, we were just 30, that big round horseshoe of a meeting.
Yeah.
So we
Just
really
30
have
of
grown
us.
in 5
Yeah.
years. I was in Michael Bennett's first show, Joyful Noise, and in Conyer Holmes' last show on Broadway, which was Here's Where I Belong. Nicole, you want to add a little bit too?
I was in Take Me Along with Jackie Gleason and Walter Pidgeon, and then I started working with Gower in Dolly and Carnival and a few others after that. And then I went and did television and industrials.
Yes.
I did some theater and television work, some club work with the famous Augie and Margot, and Xavier Cugat. And then I was in a concert company, Donald McHale's company. I was a soloist with that company for several years, which is probably the highlight of my career. Of course, there was West Side Story with John, who was Baby John.
Right now I'm doing Chicago on Broadway.
Yeah.
And I've worked with Nikki quite a bit on a lot of Gower shows. We did Sugar together and Dolly together. What else did we do together?
Live.